my nines? It's DJ Nine the Truth here, back with another video. Yes, the lion is back.
Lion!
I'm back with another video. Today I am back with my top 9 Christmas movies part 2. If you haven't seen my top 9 Christmas movies part 1, it's gonna pop up here. Go ahead, check it out. Mad dope, got a lot of good movies on there. If you haven't seen any of my other top 9 videos, I'm gonna start from the bottom to the top. Number 1 being my top most favorite Christmas movie in this list. So, and as always, pictures is gonna pop up over here or possibly over here of the movies. Before we get into the video, have to drop 2 honorable mentions that have to be included in this list. So, the first honorable mention goes to National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Picture of it is gonna pop up over here. This movie is everything. This movie is funny. My wife put me onto this movie. Big shouts out to my wife because I wouldn't know anything about this movie if it wasn't for her. It is hilarious. We might own this movie. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but it's funny. So it is dope. Had to make it an honorable mention. I just got put onto it recently, so that is why it's not included in this list. But it's dope. It's hilarious. It's all of that. So, brief synopsis on what the movie is about, just in case you haven't seen it. First of all, it's an American comedy film. It is the 3rd installment in the National Lampoon magazine's vacation film series. So as the holiday approaches, Clark Griswold wants to have a perfect family Christmas. So he pesters his wife and children as he tries to make sure everything is in line, including the tree and house decorations. However, things go bad very quickly. His hick cousin and his family shows up unplanned and start living in their camper on their property. Even worse, his job reneged on giving them a bonus that he needed. And it is a hilarious classic Christmas movie. Once again, I just recently got put onto it by my wife. It is hilarious. It is funny. You need to check it out if you have never seen it. Check it out. Check it out. It's mad dope, mad funny, all of that. My next honorable mention goes to Winnie the Pooh and Christmas 2. Picture of it's gonna pop up over here. Once again, this is another mention for my wife. My wife loves Winnie the Pooh, so I had to include 2 honorable mentions of her favorite Christmas movies. Had to. So, it's a Christmas television special based on the Disney television series, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Brief synopsis of this particular Pooh movie: when Christopher Robin writes a letter to Santa and forgets to add what Winnie the Pooh wanted for Christmas, Pooh tries to get the letter back and redeliver it to the North Pole. Not gonna lie, it has been a long time since I've seen this movie, but once again, my wife loves Winnie the Pooh, so I had to include this movie as an honorable mention for her. Yes, she loves Pooh. So yes, if you have not seen this movie, go check it out. Watch it with your kids. Dope. Alright, nines, let's go ahead and get into this list. So coming in at number 9. Number 9 is going to be a twofer. Number 9 is going to go to Home Alone, the first one, and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. So it's an American Christmas family comedy. Picture of it is going to pop up over here. I'm sure you have seen Home Alone, but just in case you haven't seen it, give you a brief synopsis to let you know what's going on in both movies, because they're pretty much the same, kind of, sort of. When a bratty 8-year-old acts out the night before a family trip to Paris, his mother makes him sleep in the attic. After the family basically leaves for the airport and left him at the house, he awakens to an empty house and assumes his wish to have no family has come true. But his excitement sours when he realizes that 2 con men plan to rob the house and that he alone must protect the family home. So basically, that's the same thing that's going on in Home Alone 2 in New York City, with a slight change, slight alteration, but I'm not gonna give you synopsis on both movies. Same concept, same pretty much concept, same pretty much story. But if you haven't seen either of those movies or never heard of Home Alone in general, you need to check it out. It is a funny movie, good movie. You can watch it with your children. Mad dope. Check it out. Coming in at number 8. Number 8 goes to Christmas with the Cranks. Picture of it is gonna pop up over here. So funny. I love this movie. So funny. So it's a comedy movie. And a brief synopsis on the movie, just in case you have never heard of it. After faithfully and happily celebrating Christmas their entire lives, their daughter is not going to be home for Christmas. She is going to Peru to serve a stint in the Peace Corps. So they decide to break their Christmas tradition and to take a cruise to the Caribbean instead. Well, this does not sit well with all of their Christmas-obsessed neighbors. And then they find out that their daughter is actually coming home for Christmas, so they have to scramble to get the holidays together for a Christmas celebration. It is hilarious. It is funny. It is everything. It has Tim Allen in it. He is everything. He is hilarious. If you have never seen Christmas with the Cranks, you need to check it out. I'm sure you see the pictures over here. Just, it's so funny. It is so funny. Mad dope movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Christmas with the Cranks. Coming in at number 7. Number 7 goes to Bad Santa. Picture of it is going to pop up over here once again. It is an American Christmas black comedy movie. This is not a movie to watch with children. Once again, this is not a movie to watch with children. It is, I wouldn't necessarily say it's PG-13. I'm not sure. It might be. I know there is an unrated version of this movie. But yeah, I wouldn't watch it with your kids. I would have suggested it is strictly a Christmas movie for adults, in my opinion. Because yeah, some very suggestive and situations that happen in this movie that I don't think kids should see, in my opinion. Your kids, you do what you want to do, but I would have suggested this movie is strictly for adults, in my opinion. But just to tell you a brief synopsis of what's going on in this movie. In this dark comedy, the crotchety Willie and his partner reunite once a year for a holiday con, where they pose as the mall Santa and Santa's elf to rip shopping outlets off on Christmas Eve. This year, however, Willie is falling apart, which happens to be played by Billy Bob Thornton. He's hilarious. He's depressed and an alcoholic, and his erratic behavior draws the suspicion of the mall security, which happens to be played by Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac, the king of comedy. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. But he ends up befriending a small boy, which brings out the kinder side in him and pretty much begins to wonder if there's still hope for him. Once again, this movie is an adult Christmas movie. It is funny to me. I enjoy this movie. It's hilarious. It's dope. All of that. So if you want to check it out, adults, go ahead and check out this movie. It's mad dope, mad funny. Coming in at number 6. Number 6 goes to Office Christmas Party. Picture of it is going to pop up over here. This movie is everything. This movie is hilarious. It is just everything. Brief synopsis of this movie, just in case you haven't seen it. When the CEO tries to close her hard partying brother branch, he and his chief technical officer must rally their co-workers and host an epic office Christmas party in an effort to impress a potential client and close a sale that will save their jobs. But the party gets way out of hand. This movie is hilarious. This I would also categorize as an adult Christmas movie because it has a lot going on in it. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but this movie is hilarious. It's everything. An adult Christmas movie, in my opinion. If you haven't seen it, go ahead, check it out. It's mad funny. It's just hilarious. So check out Office Christmas Party. If you have never seen a movie, check it out, check it out, check it out. Coming in at number 5. Number 5 goes to Four Christmases. Pictures is going to pop up over here. It's dope. It's hilarious. It's all of that. This movie is everything. It's hilarious. As you can see on this list, I don't have that many animated cartoon movies in this list. I do watch adult stuff. So a lot of these movies in this list are going to be adult-ish movies. So this is a Christmas comedy drama. It stars Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon. They are both hilarious. I love them, so they're hilarious. Brief synopsis on this movie, just in case you have never seen it. When their plans for an exotic vacation fall apart, the unmarried couple, Brad and Kate, must spread Christmas Day trudging around to a quartet of family get-togethers. While Brad counts the hours till he can escape the onslaught of crazy relatives, Kate begins to wonder about her own choices and ponders whether her family members are so crazy after all. So basically, they're forced to spend on Christmas Day their time with 4 divorced parents. Once again, I love this movie. It is hilarious. It is funny. It is all of that and then some. Mad dope movie. I think you can watch this movie with your kids. It is everything. If you have never seen Four Christmases, go ahead, check it out. Mad dope movie. Coming in at number 4. Number 4 goes to Almost Christmas. Picture of it's going to pop up over here, and I actually own this movie, so I'm going to show you the DVD real quick. Let's see if it can focus. So this movie is everything. It is everything. So it's an American Christmas comedy drama. Funny. It has Monique in it, DC Young Fly in it, and then some. It is everything. Everything. Brief synopsis, just in case you have never seen it. So a dysfunctional family gathers together for their first Christmas since their mom died. The father, Walter, who's played by Danny Glover, is a retired mechanic who lost the love of his life 1 year earlier. Now that the holiday season is here, he invites his daughters and sons. He invites them to his house for a traditional Christmas celebration. Poor Walter soon realizes that his bickering children and the rest of the family can't spend 5 days together under the same roof and that it would be a Christmas miracle if they made it. It has a lot of funny-ish situations in this movie. Gabrielle Union is in this movie, Monique is in this movie, DC Young Fly once again, Kimberly Elise, Danny Glover. It is a dope ass Black Christmas movie. So if you have never seen Almost Christmas, you definitely should check it out. Mad dope, mad funny, an all-around good Christmas movie. Coming in number 3. Number 3 goes to Babes in Toyland. Picture of it's gonna pop up over here. This is one of the animated movies that actually made it to this list. It is a musical animated movie. Brief synopsis, just in case you have never seen it. Everyone's favorite nursery rhyme characters come magically and musically to life in this animated adventure based on the classic holiday tale. The story is set in mythical Toyland 2 days before Christmas. And with just days away to go before presents are scheduled for Christmas delivery, Toyland is buzzing with activity. Barnaby Crooked Man is hatching a devious scheme to destroy Toyland, meaning no presents for any of the children in the world. Luckily, Jack and Jill rush into action with some assistance from Humpty Dumpty and even Santa Claus himself to save Christmas. I love this animated movie. I saw this movie a long time ago when I was still a kid, and I'm still hooked on this movie. It is everything. It is just an amazing animated movie for kids. As y'all know, I love cartoons, so I still like it. I still watch it. It's dope. It's just everything. Like, it's everything. You can watch it with your children. Please watch it with your children. Please show your kids this movie because it is an amazing movie. So please check out Babes in Toyland animated version, animated 1997 version. Check it out, check it out, check it out. So dope. Coming in at number 2. Number 2 goes to Friday After Next. Picture of it is gonna pop up over here. I love this movie. Pretty sure me and my wife have all of the movies in the Friday series. I love Friday. It's hilarious. It's a dope ass movie. Dope Black movie. Everything and then some. Every Black person knows Friday, have seen Friday, watches Friday. It's the you feel me? So had to include Friday After Next in this top 9 Christmas movies because this is a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie. And I actually own this movie also. Let's see if it'll focus out. So yeah, gives off all the Christmas Eve vibes, you feel me? So definitely a Christmas movie. Brief synopsis on this movie, just in case you have never seen Friday After Next, and even though you should, check them out, all of them. Dope, funny, yes, everything. This movie finds Craig and Day Day back in their old neighborhood where it all began. It's Christmas time and a ghetto Santa Claus breaks into their house, steals their rent money and their presents. So basically their only hope is to get jobs, to make money, to not get evicted. They ended up getting jobs as security, top flight security of the world, Craig. That didn't work out. They didn't make that happen. Ended up throwing a rent party. A whole bunch of stuff went down. It is a funny movie. Cat Williams is in this movie. Ice Cube is in this movie. Mike Epps is in this movie. John Witherspoon is in this movie. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. Also, rest in peace, Tiny Lister, aka Debo from Friday. Have to do rest in peace for both of them. I don't even know if the last Friday is gonna happen anymore. So many of the original cast members are no longer here. He should have made this movie happen way faster than what it is because we lost so many. It's horrible. I don't know about y'all, but I can't see a Last Friday movie happening anymore now. We don't have Bernie Mac, we don't have John Witherspoon, we don't have Tiny Lister, we don't have so many more people. Like, I'm not even naming everybody. Like, from the original Friday, it sucks, it's horrible. But if you haven't seen this movie, you need to check it out. It is funny. This is not a kid's Christmas movie. This is definitely an adult Christmas movie, but it's funny. You need to check it out. It's dope, it's funny, all of that, and then some. Check it out, check it out, check it out. And last but not least, my top Christmas movie in this list, part 2, goes to Nightmare Before Christmas. Picture of it is gonna pop up over here. Yes, an animated cartoon movie made it to my top 1 and my part 2. I love cartoons, y'all. I don't think y'all understand me. I love cartoons. So this is an animated family movie. Now, before I get into what this movie is about, just in case you haven't seen it, there has been back and forth discussion on if this is a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie. It is both. It can be categorized as both. It can be viewed as both. So that is why it made it to my number 1 Christmas movie on my part 2, because it's a Christmas movie, damn it. So yes, it's a Christmas movie. I don't care what you say, it's a Christmas movie. So brief synopsis on what this movie is about. Jack Skellington basically wraps up the celebration of Halloween, which is his holiday. He finds himself unsatisfied, bored with the same routine. He stumbles upon Christmas time and basically tries to take over the celebration of Christmas, kidnaps Santa Claus, tries to put out his own presents, tries to assume the role of Santa Claus basically, and a whole lot of in between happens in the midst of all of that. I'm sure most adults, I'm sure most 90 babies have seen this movie, but just in case you haven't and you haven't shown this movie to your kids, you need to check it out. It is a very, very dope movie. Has a lot of good lessons in the movie. I love this movie. It is a very good Christmas movie and a very good Halloween movie if you want to categorize them as both. But if you have never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, you need to check it out. It is a mad dope movie. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up my top 9 Christmas movies part 2. This was my last one. Not gonna hit y'all with a part 3. This is gonna be my last one, part 2. That's it, my top 9 Christmas movies. Once again guys, I have 9 videos coming to y'all, set in stone, already to close out this year. Stay tuned for that. Be looking out for them. They're not gonna follow my schedule, so my videos that are going to be dropping for the remainder of the year are not going to necessarily be in line with my schedule of dropping videos Tuesday and Fridays, but have to push out the last 9 videos to close out this year. So stay tuned for that, of course. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this video. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead, join the squad, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when my videos drop. Got videos coming at you every Tuesday and Friday. Vibe with the truth. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. If you like it, go ahead, give it a thumbs up for me. Vibing with the truth. Go ahead, subscribe to this channel. Till next time. Peace.